Hey guys, and welcome back to Dying Light. This is part 3, and full disclosure, this is post-commentary because silly idiot me forgot to hit record on Audacity and, you know, record me playing the game. And since we're like an hour in almost, I really don't want to replay this whole thing, but we are on our way back to a safe zone of some sort so we can sleep. And I'm just gonna kind of dodge these zombies right now because, again, we've got a table leg. I mean, come on, it's not the best item in the world. But as you can see, it is getting nighttime, and I believe I mentioned this before, but nighttime in Dying Light is not necessarily a good thing if you're using a table leg. I don't know how else to word that, but you don't really want to be dicking around at nighttime with, well, any weapon really. There's certain things that happen. We'll see that a little bit later on in this episode, but again, there's certain things that happen that make you kind of poop your pants a little bit, and you know, just gonna kick that guy because he's, why not, you know, he's just kind of standing there minding his own business, but Scumbag Jake is gonna kick him, and it looks like we are coming up to a safe zone here. That guy just kind of fell out of the door. I was kind of surprised while recording it and just went, oh, hey there buddy, what are you doing? And normally I kind of skip this kind of thing because it's kind of redundant watching me faff about. I had trouble actually getting in here. I couldn't get in here. And I think I just jumped over, but yeah, there's no reason to watch me faff about normally. I just sort of skip this part. But we will see in a second me getting angry at there being nothing in that thing. But here we are going to the safe house, but oh no, what is that?
Is that? Hey Doc, this is Kyle Crane.
Crane, what can I do for you?
I just saw this freaking weird zombie. He's covered in big green blisters. It hauled ass as soon as it spotted me. You know anything about it?
Not enough information, I'm afraid. But if you see another one, do let me know, will you?
Alright, so that's the reason I didn't just kind of skip this part, but we are going to sleep here. And we will be going back to the tower, I believe, here in a brief moment.
Spike?
Yeah, I'm awake. No, I think we have to go see Spike, maybe.
We need to talk.
Okay, give me a sec.
Yeah, we have to go back and see Spike and some more tutorialization here. I think that's actually telling us that we completed the tutorial and we can now use matchmaking. But I'm pretty sure I have that turned off. Yeah, I turned that off right here. So that people don't just kind of come in and join your game, because one, that'd be kind of annoying, and two, there's Be the Zombie mode, which people can come in and invade your game and just fuck your shit up as a zombie. And that's not a good time for me, and for you, I suppose, because then you'd have to deal with them, and no one wants to do that. But yeah, there's a really weird bug with the matchmaking in this game, like trying to join another person's game. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I've been playing with metal sides on another save file, which, by the way, games that have multiple save files are beautiful, especially for people who are recording it. But anyways, that's going off on a tangent. I've been playing with metal sides on an alternate save, and for some reason, it has issues joining other people's games. You know, he'll send me an invite, I'll join his game, and then it will join some other person's game. But what happened was, we tried playing, he invited me, I joined his game, and it essentially just joined some random person's game who had beaten the game or was at the end of the game or something like that, or was in the process of beating the game, and it overwrote my save file onto that save. So I had a save file all the way at the end of the game, and a bunch of achievements popped up, and that was kind of a bad time. Eventually we were able to sort of fix it and make a save file back where we were, but kind of sucked. Skipped almost like half the game, I think.
Crane, first of all, you did great out there. From now on, if you need something, come see me.
Thanks, man.
To start with, here's a UV flashlight and a remote control. You run up on a volatile, give him a face full of UV, or lead him into a trap which you can trigger with that remote. You got it?
Got it.
Perfect. Now for the bad news. Despite your efforts, Brecken's mission failed.
Shit, is he okay?
He's alive. But you need to get back to the tower. Jay called all the scouts in, and that means you.
Okay. Wonder if I'll finally get to meet Brecken in person.
Alrighty. So as you said, we can now use UV traps, and those are going to be very, very important here later on. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think I go for the backpacker here just because your inventory is ridiculously small. To start with, you think you can only carry like 4 or 5 weapons, but now we can carry quite a bit more. I think almost double that. I was just making sure I didn't have other skills in other places there. And again, I don't like fighting zombies if I don't have to this early in the game. So you'll see me running by them quite often. Okay, so we are making our way back to the tower here. Pretty much the hub world. Okay, we have to actually call our mommy here real quick. Hello, mommy.
Crane here.
Report.
I'm about to have a meeting with the tower's leader.
Acknowledged. Confirm his identity and contact us immediately.
Alright, so just a quick little phone call. But now we are going to be going into the tower. May as well take that plastic while we are just kind of hanging out. Yummy. I'm gonna get shit-faced and fight zombies. I'm kind of glad that those barrels and the other spike traps that are around don't hurt you when you run into them, but they do hurt the zombies, because it kind of sucks fighting zombies and then backing into one of those and dying. We're just gonna go up this elevator here and go see Brecken. Okay, so we can actually talk to this man here and buy and sell items. Right now, again, not much money, not much to sell, but there is a nice little feature where you can sell all your valuables. And I think I actually just sell some of my useless weapons here. You can actually dismantle them as well and get metal parts, but I found that dismantling them isn't really that worthwhile, and you can actually just sell them and be better off, because metal parts are pretty common. I mean, there's not really any reason, I think, to dismantle them unless you're really hurting for metal parts to repair your weapons. And as you can see here, I do dismantle one, I think. Or maybe not. No, I'm just kind of re-equipping them there, actually. Almost went back down the elevator. That would have been pretty bad. Well, for me, I just kind of cut it out, but you know.
Crane, listen.
Hey, Jade.
Went after an airdrop last
Still
night.
haven't cleaned your face,
He
I
lost
see.
the rest of his team to biters, and then Rise's men ambushed him, beat him to a pulp, and stole the drop. Now Brecken wants to go after the next drop himself, but we can't let him, and you've got to back me up, okay?
For God's sake.
Roger that.
You can't even walk straight. We need you alive, you idiot.
Okay, we're going in. Act confident.
Confidence, my middle name.
Lena?
Maybe you can get through to him.
Jade, who's your friend?
Kyle Crane.
Look, Brecken, the last thing we need is for you to go back out there. We can figure out another way without jeopardizing you. Right, Crane?
I'll go. I'll do it.
Right. Yes. Crane will go. He'll be happy to.
Apologies for the random FPS drops. That's a common problem with this
No
game.
offense, friend, but you're as green as grass. You can't just...
Crane will manage. He'll start in the right spot.
Especially in
And
cutscenes,
Lena's
actually.
right. You need to be here taking care of the towers, convincing them the world's not over yet.
Oh, hell. Maybe one more try before we go to Rice. Yeah, okay, fine. Good luck, Crane. Jade, a moment.
Sure. Head for the cauldron. I'll be in touch shortly.
Look, there's something else we need to discuss. Brecken was hurt pretty bad out there. Worse than he wants people to know. He took a blow to the head. Now he's starting to have seizures, and I don't have any Loratrax.
Yeah, I doubt anyone does. Anti-seizure drugs were being passed out like candy when the infection first started. And the stores ran out weeks ago.
Yes, that's right. How do you know that?
Look, what do you need me to do, Lena?
There's a man in town named Ghazi. He's not altogether there, if you know what I mean. His mother had epilepsy, so he used to pick up medicine for her each month. She died 2 years ago, but Ghazi kept going to the store to pick up her prescription. He likes his routine, and Ghazi can be very insistent. So, they kept giving it to him.
You think he's been stockpiling it all this time?
If he hasn't, I don't know where else we're going to get it from. Ghazi lives under the overpass. And don't mention his mother's death. He won't understand.
Okay, so that's actually like a side quest type of deal there that we just got. We're not going to bother with that right now. We might a little bit later on in the game, and think we actually might even have to a little bit later on in the game, but...
It's okay.
Don't bullshit me.
I kind of like... Oops. Oh god, I just punched my microphone. I'm so sorry. Anyways, as I was saying, I kind of like when games have that sort of thing in it where, you know, the world feels alive and people have conversations and whatnot, but we're just going to go down the elevator here really quickly. Okay, so now we have to go collect the airdrops, and sometimes it's pretty easy, sometimes it's not. We'll see a little bit here that there are other forces at play. I think we actually did have them mentioned previously. Rise, which is... I don't know how to put it, I guess like the bad guy, so to speak. But his little goons there like to collect airdrops and sort of screw us over. But we're going to call Mommy again here, really quick.
Crane here.
Report.
Tower boss is named Brecken, and he's definitely not your man. The other likely suspect is this warlord, basically. Local guy. Calls himself Rise. He's hoarding Antizin and then gouging the hell out of anybody who wants to buy some. I'm on a mission to get Antizin from the airdrop. If I don't succeed, they'll have to come up with something else.
Acknowledged. Good job, Crane. You're doing well. Stay on task, and we'll be in touch. Be sure to call us immediately if and when you get that Antizin.
Will do, homie slice of cheese. Alright, let's go get those airdrops. I'm a little bit confused here, it looks like, but... Oh, no, okay, I thought I was gonna break my legs there. Good save there, Jake, in the past. A good save. But yeah, if this looks familiar, it's because, you know, we run this way quite often. I'm not even sure where the overpass is. I guess it's probably on the bridge, actually, but... I guess it would be the underpass. I don't know. That's a map in Counter-Strike, so you should be familiar with it, I guess. I'm just kind of looting here, looking for stuff. And, I picked up the rebar here, that big African-American fellow there. Actually, I think we were actually just in Africa, but that guy with the orange jumpsuit had that. This weapon does a ton of damage, but at the same time, it uses a lot of stamina. I'm actually going to lockpick this here van, and I think I'm gonna fail pretty miserably at it, but hey, I get it eventually. Lockpicking, you know, you just kind of rotate it and then hope that you get it. You know, you use your mouse to rotate the paperclip there, and then A to rotate the lock, and then eventually you can lockpick it. But again, I fail quite a bit here, and I will see you in a second when I do actually open this here lockpick. I mean, open the lock, not the lockpick. Alright, so the zombies, they're attacking me. I do manage to fend them off, they're not that hard. Again, I don't like fighting them that much when I have shitty weapons. I know I've said that 50 times, but that's because if you do buy this game, I can't stress that enough. I like that little slow motion action there. You're probably saying, hey, yeah, finally, you're actually doing something in fighting zombies. Yes, that is true, but now that they are dead, back to lockpicking, and I will see you in a second. So I finally do get it open here after like 900 tries. I even had to craft more lockpicks because I failed so many times. We get this. Police fans are going to be very valuable in the future, but right now they don't really have that much in them. They'll have things like guns, machetes, police batons, and stuff like that. So they're pretty valuable, and they are definitely worth your time to lockpick in the future. Especially since you'll get, again, a lot of metal parts, and it doesn't really matter that much. And right now I'm just kind of making more lockpicks just in case, you know, they're good to have in the future. As I said, those police vans are very valuable. I think it's definitely always worth at least attempting to open them. But now we are making our way towards the airdrops. I think I was gonna electrocute that guy, but I couldn't find the source. And it turns out that there isn't one there. And she's just basically saying, hey, get there before righteous men. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but she's saying that because, well, I'm sure you can decipher it, but they don't want you to lose the Antizin, basically. I believe I liberate this safe house right here.
Good. Find some shelter and wait. Most of the drops seem to fall exactly in that area.
Yeah, I'm trying to liberate this safe zone just because, hey, it's another safe zone to have. Funnily enough, that random match I joined that overwrote my save game at the end of the game had all the safe zones unlocked. So that was pretty cool, I guess. I got that achievement, which is neat. Didn't have to do anything for it. So if you're an achievement hunter, hey, maybe that's an option you kind of have. I don't know. Pretty cheap, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I think I'm trying to figure out how the hell I get into this safe house, and I can't figure it out for the longest time. I'm just kind of like, okay. And I realize, oh, I'm an idiot, and I just drop down here and bash this guy's skull in. He kind of like pushed me back there, which is interesting. The zombies do fight back. I think I'm about to demonstrate that. No, maybe not. I thought I was gonna use a rebar there. Decided not to, though. I didn't have enough stamina to really use it effectively, but it's a pretty deadly weapon, and you can actually use it to cheese a little bit. You get an ability to throw the weapon, and you can throw the rebar at one of those giant dudes that carry the rebar, and it's a one-hit kill. It'll hit him right in the noggin and kill him instantly, rather than running up and beating the crap out of them. So that's a pretty good little cheese tactic there. I think yeah. I thought that would break my fall, and I broke my legs there instead.
And there's a crate. It looks intact. I'll check out what's inside.
Like how there's no possible way he could have seen that crate. He's like, there's the crate! Couldn't get up there, so I'm just kind of like figuring it out, and I hear, oh, there he is. Pretty sure I don't even bother with that guy. I was about to try and throw something at him, but then I realized I don't have that skill yet. Alright, so the crate should be on the top of that building. And I actually leveled up a little bit, that's pretty nice. Press the wrong button there. And agility again, really nice. I do get that slide, and that slide is brilliant because you can pretty much make the zombies bowling pins. And you can actually slide underneath stuff and escape the zombies a little bit quicker. You know those little holes in the wall with like the spike traps and whatnot? You can slide right underneath those and the zombies will, well, run into the things because they're chasing you. But the zombie AI in this game is actually pretty good. A lot of times the zombies don't just meander into those things like you might expect. I fell down like an idiot. As you can see down there, there's a spike trap, and they're not really running into it. And they'll actually run around those spike traps and climb up walls a little bit later on in the game, which is interesting. And finally, I do get up here, and I am unboxing an esports case, the first one to ever come out, and what are we gonna get? Hopefully a knife. Oh, there's nothing. Well, that's pretty accurate, actually. Shout out to Metal Sides for that joke, but here comes another drop. And we will be chasing that. They do drop 2 of them, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, 2 drops.
They landed elsewhere, unfortunately, but you're not that far away. Get to those crates before anyone else does.
Oh, I'm on it. They don't call me Fast Man Jake McGillicuddy for no reason. No one calls me that. That's not even... I'm sorry. Alright. So now, as you can tell by the epic music there, that I'm against the clock here. Not really, I don't think it really matters that much, but I do see a way up, and the problem is figuring out how to get over there. As good as the parkour is, sometimes it can be pretty difficult, and sometimes it can be pretty finicky, as you'll see right here, I believe. I try to grab this, and then it works, but then I think I instantly fall off. Yeah, like he pulls himself up, and then takes a step and falls off, which is pretty obnoxious. And now he won't even grab it. Like sometimes the parkour is a little bit iffy. I do manage to grab it here. At least I should. If I don't, then I'm a miserable failure. But hey. And we'll come up here and we will see the overpass with a lot of zombies. And a lot of the cars, people, it kind of reminds me of that scene from Walking Dead where there's just mad cars exiting the city. Was it Atlanta? I can't even remember. I haven't watched a lot. The Walking Dead. I mean, if they can figure out how to lock a door, that'd be pretty awesome. But anyways, I haven't watched The Walking Dead in a long time because it just got kind of too hard to believe that people would act the way they act in that show. And plus, it's kind of just like a lot of talking. I mean, you'd think, hey, do I go for this? I think I do. Anyways, you'd think, hey, we better figure out how to survive a little bit better than we are. And then they don't. Like in real life, you would not engage zombies at all unless you had like a legit gun. And you really even had to, I guess. Or maybe even like a machete or something. These people are just like, nah, dude, we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna fight the zombies, and then they shoot them, but apparently that doesn't alert any zombies at all. So we actually upgraded our health here a little bit. Can take a little bit more damage, which obviously is always a good thing, especially if you're bad at the game like me. Alright, die, dude. Jesus. Again. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to fight the zombies here. And I do take out the rebar here, and you'll see how good it is. Actually, I don't fight them. I just kind of go for the lockpick, and I think I do it pretty quickly here. Yeah, right here. And I believe I just get... That's actually pretty good. Medkit. Some... What does that gauze look like? And some money. That's pretty good loot for beginning of the game. I will not lie.
Rice's men got here first.
So again, Rice's goons here. Got it, and I would choose fighting a zombie with my fist any day over fighting those guys. They dodge, they throw. They're very tough to kill, especially with what I have for weapons, which is not much. So I'm not going to engage them. I'm just going to run around them and head to the next airdrop location. And as you can see, again, it's getting pretty close to nighttime. So I kind of gotta haul ass a little bit here and get the airdrop if I can. I'm just gonna kick this guy right into that thing, I think. Yeah, and there you go. Kind of stumbled into it. Gives you a good amount of XP when you do that too, and you get some good loot, so it's always worth it to do it. I believe I just heard another one of those rebar carrying orange men. Yeah, he's right there. Just busted through the wall. I don't know what just happened. He got hit by something. Like he saw him fall over a little bit, but...
It's too close to sunset. You need to turn back now.
Jade, I'm almost there. I can do this.
Jade, I'm a stubborn bastard is more like it. So there's actually a survivor here. You'll see these out in the world quite often. And you can save them and they'll give you a reward. And you'll get a lot of XP for doing it. So I can't tell what I got there, but I think I got a weapon upgrade of some sorts. You can actually upgrade your weapons. And they'll do things like more damage, better handling, stuff like that. So right now we're... Oh, I missed the trash pile. We're looking for the airdrop. We do see the orange smoke, but it's a little bit difficult to tell where it's coming from. I guess it's more of a red smoke, but hey. There's a lot of zombies over there. I was about to run over there to loot, and then I was like, no, never mind. There's too many zombies. It's not worth my time. I think I'm just trying to find it. It's a little bit tough to find, actually. I think it's right behind me, if I'm not mistaken. At least it should be. Yeah, it's right in those walls there. Right. Come on, Jake, you can do it. No, no. Jake, oh. It's literally like right up there. Right up there. You just looked at it, you idiot. Come on, go get it. Yeah, there you go. Hey, oh, wait. There we go. Just some zombies chilling here, and I just decided to bash him in the face with a giant thing of concrete. And a zombie actually comes up and gets me. I think that scared me a little bit when I was playing. I was like, oh Jesus, I didn't realize he was there. But he wasn't really that tough to dispose of, and I just, you know, bashed his skull in with some concrete. That guy's got a broken jaw. Actually, I think that's a girl. A little bit tough to tell, because I can't see the front. Yeah, it's a girl. I think. I'm looking at a really tiny screen right now, but we do get the airdrop. And, oh, there's more esports cases in it. Including a gray-colored, soon-to-be-released one. But we gotta call Mommy about it and ask if we can open them.
Crane here. I'm about to recover an antizin drop.
Good, Crane. This offers us a new strategy. Time to turn your attention to Rise. Listen closely. It's very possible that Rise is our man. So if you find an airdrop containing Antizin, destroy it.
What? Why?
It will force interaction with Rise. You can go under Brecken's auspices as an ambassador, if you will.
But there are civilians depending on this stuff.
Our plan is focused on the greater good. Remember that.
Okay, so as you are probably aware, we're kind of scumbags. Take a little bit for ourselves, and then, well, we throw it in the fire. I mean, we gotta listen to our orders, I suppose, but I don't know, I feel like Crane's being kind of a dummy-dumb. And then he's just gonna be like, yeah, I didn't find any. Sorry.
Jade, I'm at the airdrop. There's no Antizin here.
None? Fuck! Alright, get back here and be careful. The nightmares are awake. Don't let them see you.
Oh, shit.
The nightmares? What are those? And that's what those are. And this is why I said you don't want to dick around at night, because these guys come out, and I'm not sure if you can even kill them. I've never killed one myself. I even shot them plenty of times, and they didn't die. You definitely don't want to fight them. The first time I tried fighting them, I hit them like 5 times, and then I just got my ass kicked pretty much instantly. And I panic a little bit here, because I fail my jumps, and this guy somehow doesn't hit me. And I just kind of jump over this guy. I'm like, okay, get over the fire barrel, and somehow I make it out. I'm sure they kind of make these guys a little bit less tough in their pursuit, just for the sake of, you know, it's the beginning of the game. They don't want you to get frustrated that early. But I do manage to get away from them pretty decently. Really surprised I didn't hurt my legs there. I really should have, but I get lost here, and if you can see on the radar, that's their little cone view sight thing, their line of sight, if you will. You can actually press B to look behind you. It does a little bit of slow motion. You can only do that when sprinting, and it's pretty good for seeing where they are if you're concerned at all. But we do make it into the tower, and those UV lights, they don't do the UV light. So that UV flashlight can help you. You can actually get flares that are UV flares that will help you out as well. So it's very wise to use those. I think I actually ran the wrong way here. Yeah. But we did survive, and you actually get, this is telling you get more XP if you play at night, but again, it's very dangerous, which it's high risk, high reward type of thing, so you gotta be a little bit sure of yourself to play at night like that. Alright, so now we're just gonna go see our friends here and pretty much wrap this episode up, but let's see what they have to say.
Brecken, come on. I mean, we need Antizin. I know, but buying from Rise? You can't be serious.
For God's sakes, I'll go. I'm not scared.
Absolutely not. We've discussed that already.
And we didn't discuss it. You just decided that
I'll go.
Are you serious?
Well, this Rice guy has never seen my face before. Clean slate, right?
Could you guys give Crane and me the room, please? You sure you're up for this?
Has to be done, doesn't it?
Well, I'm not going to argue. Race's place is over here. Just find out what this will cost us and come back in one piece.
Alrighty, well that's it for this episode, and as always, thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.